Morning, everyone. Good morning, guys. Today is the 8th of February and 2026, and I'm here to do what I do every day. Excuse me. So, before I start the video, I just let you guys know that you have to give thanks to the Lord for His opportunity, because when you sleep, you wake up, is a blessing, and you have to thankful for it because it's a beautiful day. But right now, guys, it's like 6 degrees outside. Feel like -5. That show you how cold it is. Guys, it's really cold out here. But we're not stopping. We're gonna do what we're doing every day. So I'm gonna show you guys what I do. What I'm gonna do right now is to go feed the chickens. This is my chicken coop behind me right here. You can see them chickens over here. I have them pigeon back here with the ducks, and on this side are the chickens. So what I'm gonna do now, as you guys can see behind me right there, I have this right here is shell, the same chicken eggs that they made. I take the chicken eggs shell and I mix it with pepper and with garlic. So the same shell, I'm gonna feed them the shell, so that will help them with the onion and stuff like that. And right here I have, this is a gallon of water mixed with ginger, garlic and lime. So I'm gonna take care of them chickens. So I'm gonna take you guys inside with me. So I'm gonna feed them the eggshell first. I'll show you guys. This is how I do it. Feed them the eggshell. You guys can see them. See, they really like that a lot. Feed them the eggshell. And the next thing I'm gonna do, I don't use the big buckets no more, because when I use the big buckets, it freezes, the water freezes, and then I can't even get it out because it's so cold and snow. So now what is I do, I use my the gallon like I was talking about. It's right there. I open it and I pour water in there for them. So I do that twice a day, because chicken don't really drink much water especially when it's cold. They don't drink much water, so it's better to give them hot water, like when say warm water, not hot water, warm water. So when they drink the water, it keep them motivated to the day, because it's really cold. But today it's gonna be sunny, which is still cold. Like I say, it's -5. You know what I mean? It's 6 degrees outside, but feel like -5. So, and this is the quality chicken I have right here. I have this one right here, and I have this one right here, and I have those one right there, and this black one. And the other side, I have other chicken also, which I'm gonna show you guys everything. So I leave this this coop right here, and then I'm exit to the next one, which I always do the pigeon last, because the pigeon always the one I have to pay more attention to, more like over here. So I have this chicken, that chicken, and a rooster, and 3 other hens. Okay, so what I do, I empty this, and take the gallon, pour water inside. So they are water. See them? They come and drink the water. They because you know it's so cold outside. It might not take in less than 15-20 minutes and the water turn ice, like you guys can see. Okay, so there's a rooster. Yes guys, so the last part I'm gonna attend to is the pigeon. See, as I'm speaking to you guys, my friend, is my nose is running cold. You know what I mean? It's really terrible. Yep, really cold. So when I say cold, it's freezing cold. You have cold and freezing cold. It's freezing cold. So this is how I exit into the pigeon station and the dock. So like I said to you guys, the pigeon, I have to make sure the door shut, and I'll show you guys the new babies. These are my new babies, 2 new babies that just born Monday, the hatch Monday, and they do pretty well for the young birds. And over here I have a pigeon up there. It's so beautiful. And right there I have the ducks right there. I have 4 ducks. I think 1 male and 3 females. Alright guys, so I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Let me turn the camera so I can show you guys. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Empty the ice. Empty the ice. That's the water I gave them yesterday. It already turned to ice. What I do, I empty the ice, pour water, and then give them water so they can drink water and eat and feed the babies. You understand? So, alright, and I have this right here, as you guys can see, freezing cold, right? And I pour it, you know, it's the same like when you put in an ice in a freezer. When you put water in an ice in a freezer, you see what that thing is? See that? That's water from yesterday. All that is ice, like ice. That's ice. You understand? And I empty that and I fill it water again. So for the pigeon and the duck to drink. So I don't fill it all the way. So when I come, it don't have to be a problem. So you see all that is things that I use, method that I use, but when those full ice, you can take off the ice from it. So I just left them in there and use the method that I told you with the bowl. So guys, it's so cold. Like you see my hand right now, this is numb. Like I can feel my hands like a piece of wood. So hard. That means it's so cold out here. So this is my method that I do every day, every morning. The routine, every morning, every evening, like sometimes weekly. Okay. Shh. So you know, and in the morning I go to work, and after work I come according to what time I get off. I come, I do the same thing twice a day. You know, twice a day. Make sure I take care of those animals, take care of those birds that I love so much. Because if you don't have love, you can't do this every day. You know, it's the same way I have love for YouTube, and I decided to be a YouTuber, and I want you guys to support me as much as you guys can to make me reach to 1,000 subscribers. So YouTube are my future income, because I want to do YouTube full time. Because when I watching videos or some friends that I be watching on YouTube, passive income they man make, come on guys, YouTube is really dedicated to the fullest, you know, really dedicated to the fullest. Like I'm show you guys my thumb. Watch that, it turned red. That means it's so cold out here. My thumb turned red. It's freezing cold. You You know, it's really cool like that. But I think in the summer, when it start get nice, I'm gonna build those bird a proper structure, like something I'm gonna build over here, where I can put a small heat inside, so when it's cold, they can manage to stay inside. You know, the duck them, I'm gonna move them ducks, build another cage back there for them, so I can separate the duck with the pigeon, because I'm gonna do the pigeon. I'm gonna put white pigeon with white and color with color, so I can keep the breed in a different type of way instead I have to mix white, mix black. You know, so this way is a better way to breed. So when you keep your birds the right type of way, you know. So I'm gonna get out of here so they can come and drink the water before it turns to ice, because it might take not too long for the water to turn to ice, because it's freezing cold, guys. It's freezing cold. Like when I say cold, it's cold. It's really cold outside, you know. But guess what? If you love to do what you do every day, you're gonna keep doing it. And you know, there's no excuse for somebody to win. You know, if you wanna win, you can win. You just have to have rules and precision, and you know, and put the work in. So no excuse about putting the work in. You know, you have to do what you have to do when you have to do it. There's no excuses. Like some people would say, "Oh, I don't have this, I don't have that." This is an excuse, you know. Like I have some guys working for me back home, painting my house. One day they call me, "Oh, it's drizzling. I don't feel like working today." Boom, they take off. Next day they give me an excuse. "Oh, I went to the house. Your mom wasn't there." Boom, they gone. But they want me to pay them half of the money before they start, and the rest when they finish. So when you take my work, you play with my work like that, is affecting me, because when I'm doing something, I want to do it and do it over to get it done. I don't want to sit down playing games. And as a fact that I knew I gotta do what I gotta do. Sorry about that, guys. The sun showing the camera. So I'm gonna show you guys the other doves them I have in the garage, because those doves I keep them in the garage. And yesterday I had an accident with one of the doves pass away, which I don't really know what's happened, but you know, it's a part of doing what you're doing or doing what you love to do. Those are the dove, guys. You know, those are the dove. I had 5, now I only have 4. I have 3 white one and 1 brown one. And those dove are really nice dove. So as you can see him, that's the brown one. That's one, the white one. I think it's a female. And that's another male. And down there again is another male. So that means, like I said, I have 3 males, 1 female. I had 2 females, 2 females. I had 2 females, 3 males. Right now I only have 1 female, 3 males. So, and I don't choose to buy no more dove. So they gotta breed between them and make babies, so they can breed between them, because I ain't spend, because dove is expensive. I spend almost, like, for 3 dove over $300, because in the store they sell them things like $100 and change, because you gotta pay tax, you gotta full paperwork like you buying a car and all that. Okay, so imagine back home $100, I can buy a pig, I can buy a goat. You know what I mean? And like this work can push far from my house, so I don't want to invest no more money, because the last time I spent 50 $100 and the two female I bought from one of those guys that I met, and he sell me two female for 50 each. So, and imagine I just lost one, so that's $50 just thrown on the drain. But it's a part of growing. If you scared to take risks in life, you're not gonna make it. You just have to keep pushing, motivating, and there's no excuse, man. There's no excuse. Just do what you do the best and keep pushing. So my other plan again for today, like I always do every weekend, this is my truck, the truck my wife drive. I'm gonna check oil, check everything, coolant and everything, make sure everything is okay in this truck. Okay, so, and I have my personal car that I drove, that I have to also check the oil. I have my car, my personal car outside that I drove to work every day. I need to check oil and coolant and everything, make sure I have enough seasoning in my tires, and I plan to wash it too because she's really dirty. I can't have a dirty car, and this is my environment, and this is outside in front of my house. And right here I have the Tacoma. This is the Tacoma that I plan to send back home, so I can have a 4x4 home, which I already have a Jeep Liberty at home. I need a transmission, but I plan to sell the Liberty so I can use that money to keep the house moving. And right here, this is my wife, drop top Benz, which the compressor convertible. If you guys been watching my videos, subscribe, follow, like, share, leave a comment, and stay tuned because I plan to buy a GoPro. Right now I'm shooting video with my iPhone 15 Plus, which give me a good quality of video and very nice video. So this is what I have going on for today, guys. Peace.